Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages are sent to me, through me, and for me to share. Not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You just need them to take the messages that resonate and to just leave the rest. It's been a couple of days since I've been in to do a message. I've literally just been absorbing. We've had some real nice weather in the UK. Highest up to like 34 we had yesterday, which is, nice for the UK. So I've literally just been out in the sun absorbing, observing, and just listening. But anyway, I was just pre-shuffling in this deck. I've already got some decks that I pre-shuffled in from since yesterday. I've been trying to come in to do this message, but each time I come in, I'm just listening. More and more information is coming to. More and more information is coming to. But I'm going to read this message. It says, mediumship is not just about the evidential communication. It also provides a valuable time for healing. As a medium, you are blessed to have the opportunity to become the conduit of these beautiful and empowering messages. Our spirit loved ones work hard to connect with us to facilitate these heart-centered communications. So being open to receive is vitally important. Mindset to have. Our loved ones in spirit truly want those they've left behind to live a life filled with joy and abundance, and to remember and celebrate their existence on the other side. Your departed loved ones will constantly find ways to share their messages of love, healing, and encouragement, as well as forgiveness. Begin by establishing an evidential link with the spirit world. Once communication has been received from the sitter, this is a great time to deepen and blend the spirit. Now open up to receive a loving message. Why I love you. It's a perfectly valid message. Take a moment to really feel what the spirit wants to say here. Share the feelings of pride, forgiveness, or just gratitude. Let the spirit speak through your heart. Share with your sitter the signs, numbers, and symbols of the words of wisdom you're hearing to get the validation. This is truly the moment our loved ones in spirit have been waiting for, to be so close to those they love here on earth. Share their love with gratitude. So the partnership card with this will be linking with spirit. And as I was reading that, I'm just hearing to take the card. So I just feel like that's the message. Now I was kind of channeling this energy, regardless of the cards that come through, but this energy since the 11th of August. But again, I don't even want to say I got sidetracked, because nothing happens for no reason, It's the kind of energy and what I truly believe in. Now on the 11th I came in, I done a write-up. Furthermore, I done an illustration, I done an image. The image I did on the 11th was of this. And I couldn't think to myself where I'd seen it before. But I was just freehand drawing. So anyway, as I was drawing, I was getting the message. It was an energy of reconstruction, a reconstruction of the earth as what we knew it to be, to what it is today at the present time, and what it's moving into. So I've got here, I zoned out after being out in the sun and doing some work. So it was 6:15 p.m. Vision, which I just showed you, the vision. Reconstruction of Mother Earth, Gaia, era of Aquarius, the new world, the new covenant, the new world order, moving with the times. All we do on this plane is an energetic vibration of what we see, the physical changes that we see, and that our next generation will face. Generation Alpha X, sorry, it's Alpha Z. It's almost combined into one gen. Hashtag grands, hashtag the greats. We are the greats. We are the modern day greats of the future generations. We are the ones to keep them alive. And I'm talking about our greats, going back to the generations before us. So they don't become distinct, unremembered. They were and are the beginning, who the Most High used to bring the information to and through us. Wisdom, knowledge, through experiences, memories, and visions. Literally, for others may have, had this. So I kind of took a pause because I was drawing what I saw within my mind's eye. So then I kind of, as I was drawing, feeling to myself that 4 others may have had this exact same image, illustration, vision, message. There's beauty in the tower, beauty in the destruction. Destruction led you to exactly where the Most High needs you to be. Not where human, needs you to be, or even where you thought or needed to be. You're exactly where the Most High needs you to be. You know your manifestation wouldn't be what it is without. Moving towards your possibilities and not just living within your reality. I was remembering a Steve Harvey quote as I was writing this, which that's the quote. And then again, I took a long pause. 8:19 p.m. on the 11th. Easier to move in water, to shift through the energy, than it is to move through a concrete jungle. Going back to one of my messages that I shared on my channel and the song, although I didn't listen to the song. Then I took a pause and I got into around a 3 to 4 hour conversation with my boys. And it brought me back to a message when I posted the other day, and I said, listen to the children, because the children are the next generation that's going to face this energy shift that we're all facing and feeling right now. We're the ones that's needing to bring awareness to them. As I was continuing to do the research, I was having the illustration kind of change. So now I started drawing this. But bear in mind, this would have been the day after now. So this is on the 12th. So this is yesterday. So this is on the 12th of August. I shared a few songs and a few documentaries that I was drawn to throughout the day as I was in this absorbing observation energy, listening. And like I said, I recognized this illustration that I drew, but I couldn't think where from, so I went to Google, because Google is the place to go, you know. And I still couldn't exactly find where I'd seen it. Then I remembered. It was through a text message. Your emojis. When you type in Earth, you will see, I shared it on my community page yesterday, you will see the emoji come up. That's what I saw. It's almost like Earth is being stripped down, stripped of their emotion, stripped of the 70% water liquid that it's made from, you know? And a new Earth is being made. I was then zoned into the orbit, the axle, sorry, that orbits the Earth, that orbits around that imaginary line. And it's, when you look on Google, it's depicted as red. Red is your base chakra, that foundation, the root, the change, the illusion. It rotates around once every 24 hours, night and day energy. Then I was brought back, I looked at it, and as I was looking at it, it kind of gives me the energy of blueprint. And then it brought me back to when I done and showed this illustration on the channel. And then I started hearing a song back in the days of Marcus Garvey. So now I know we're going somewhere. So then it furthermore brought me on to timelines. And I started looking at timelines of the latchkey generation, the silent generation, the baby boomers, generational X, the millennials, you know, and generation alpha. which is the generation that's, I'm gonna say, around the ages of say 0 to 11 years old. You know, it got deep. I was going real deep, and then I thought, but hold on, that's only talking about like our grandparents, if that. So I said, what about the ones before them? The ones before them, they're known as the GIs, the greatest generation, also known as the GIs, the greats. Then you've also got the lost generation, which is these are World War One and World War Two, from 1883 to 1927. The greatest. We are gonna be the greats of the Alpha generation. That if any of them come to say they're gonna do divination like this, we're the ancestors that they're gonna remember. We're the ancestors that's gonna come through to them from what it is that they're taught at this present time. I hope I'm making sense. So I was just going into it, and then if you really look into the energies of the generations and what they're bracketed by, the latchkeys, the lost generation. The latchkey generation was the generation that was giving birth to the millennials. They styled the latchkey generations as lead to free range parenting. It started making me think of the question, what came first, the chicken or the egg? It brought me back to a freestyle song that I've got, which I wrote around my children, you know. And I said in the song, I said, yes, I grew you, but you grew me first. I said, you're young, so you might not get that their verse, you know, because what it is I feel I'm picking up on the energy of where we're being drawn into timelines. So timelines are kind of, I'm seeing this illustration. I'm actually seeing the infinity sign, but I'm seeing this in my mind's eye. It's looping. So the reason why the millenniums and the generational X is one is because of, they say that you're an adult, you turn an adult at the beginning of the millennium, which is around, I want to say, it says 1981 to 1996. Let me go to my timeline. So from 1965 is the latchkey generation to 1980. From 1981 to 1997, moving into 2010s, is the millenniums. The alphas. I style them as the AIs. It's giving me that AI energy as I was going more into the research of the timelines. I won't go all into it now because we're like 13 minutes in, but I will pull another card. Clairsentience is the most natural of all the psychic senses. It is the ability to sense the emotions or feelings of other people, animals, and your surroundings, as well as spirit people. Don't underestimate the power of clairsentience. It can assist you in all areas of your life and enhance your connection with spirit. Our bodies act as one big psychic antenna. When meeting someone for the first time, most of us have a gut response of when walking into a room. It's possible to feel vibrations when the medium is working and using their ability of clairsentient. I can't say the word right now on my tongue. So anyway, it says they're able to feel or sense the spirit energy, whether it's male or female, young or old, and the nature of the illness that might have taken the spirit to the other side. The medium should be able to describe the spirit's personality and their mannerisms, and in some cases take on the characteristics of the spirit. This is the most common way most mediums work, and there are no limits to what the spirit can make the medium sense. Clairsentience is felt through the solar plexus center. You can strengthen this ability by practicing daily. Focus on your solar plexus center and ask yourself, what are you feeling? Be sure to do this when meeting someone new or making an important decision. When you start asking how you're feeling, turning in your solar plexus and paying attention, this psychic ability will strengthen and grow. And again, the partnering card for this would be blending with spirit, the invisible shield, and that's bringing me back to that axis, that's that invisible axis that rotates the earth every 24 hours. Yeah, and in my illustration of my drawing that I've got here, see, I've kind of done this, and it says opposing, getting tighter, hotter. Bear in mind, I done this on the 11th, which was a nice day. It was a warm day in the UK, but nothing compared to what it was yesterday. This energy I'm picking up on now feels very global. It feels like a movement. It feels like, and no coincidence of what the world is facing right now. There's a global clearing away, clearing up shift, if you want to call it. We've had hurricanes. There's fires spreading like wildfire. I shared that energy that I was picking up on my community page, and I've been feeling that energy since the 4th of August of fire. Even prior, there's this energy that's just, it's like it's happening in dribs and drabs. I'm seeing the dot to dot now, the dot to dot illustration, and when you finally do all the lines together, you're gonna see a picture. It's almost giving me the astronomy illustration of when you see the, is it constellation in the stars, you know. There's something that's aligning right now. Evidence of spirit is right here, but it's not an energy of or a need to panic. It's more so an energy of awareness. And I feel like, hold on, I'm just gonna pull, I'm trying to get to this card. I was guided to this deck. This deck has literally been sitting on the table for around 2 days. My backyard. Home is where I make it. I can find sanctuary every day. And I just love the illustration of this card. I love the sun that I'm seeing. This illustration reminds me of the photos that I shared on my community page today in regards to the view, my view. And believe me, when you sit within that energy, watch night turn to day, and you sit within that energy, the messages that pour in, it's that pathway, you know. It's like I'm picking up the energy again, and I've been picking up this energy of Noah's Ark. Prepare, prepare, prepare is what I'm hearing right now. Prepare. I want to get an overall energy in regards to this energy that I'm picking up on in regards to the messages. I'm hearing clean up, I'm hearing clear up. And that's exactly this. The energy I'm picking up on is the strength that we're all going to need, the unity in the rebuild, in the reconstruction of Mother Earth. The cards are literally speaking for themselves. Movement, as I saw the Chariot behind the Temperance card in front of the Empress, I'm seeing movement. Forward movement is the kind of energy, is what I'm picking up on here. But we're needing to clean up our own backyards first, you know. That's the energy. We're needing to heal our part of Mother Earth. in order for that vibration to ricochet. You know, that's what I'm seeing right now. It's bringing me back to when my son was around 7 years old. So we're talking around 10 years ago. And he came to me and he said, Mum, what's out there? So I looked at him, because I'm deep mind thinker. So I looked at him. He looked at me waiting for a response. I jumped up on the chair, stood in the kitchen, and I said to him, you tell me, because I want to see what's in the mind of the children. I could have told him what I think is out there, or what I believe is out there. But he thought about it for a minute, and he kind of answered quite quickly, considering he was only 7. He said to me, nothing. So I smiled, you know, because he ain't far wrong. So he thought again, and he put his hands on the 2 walls, you know, and he said, they're doing this. And instantly what he was trying to explain is, it's a vibration. And what we do for our part of our earth, with our earth, our land, our children, however it is, it's going to ricochet, it's going to grow, it's going to create an effect. With every action, there's a reaction, kind of an energy. So I'm going to read this from the book. There's something about putting your GPS in and finding the location, but I'm just going to read the description. It says, My Backyard, My Favorite Place cards are 2 of the most personal cards in the deck because they involve you and your personal preferences. I suggest that you write down your impressions here in the space in pencil so you can track and map your own sacred backyard. When you visit, no matter where you live and no matter what you call your backyard, place loving energy into it. That can simply mean keeping it litter-free and clean. It could mean adding plants or a sculpture. It could mean creating a herb garden or even adding bees. Even if you share this space with others, like a garden in an apartment block, and you share with other unrelated people, you could create your own little spot that is yours energetically. One way the ancients did this was to bury a charged crystal or an object that they owned in the spot. So it's like creating your own space. So even if you haven't got a big space, you know, you can still create a small space, because that's still enough to create that ricochet energy, that ricochet feeling. You know, I'm gonna put another card here. Had no intentions of pulling cards straight away, but again, it's the energy of going with the flow. Going with the flow. Creative expression. Creature of water. Creature of fire. Choose freedom. Bottom of the deck, card number 24. And for some reason, I can't say the word creature. I'm hearing other rhyming words like preacher, teacher. That's strange. There's something there. This is feeling very global. It's giving me the energy of globally. We're all gonna hear of some kind of, like, there's some kind of news globally. I'm trying to see where to go. Okay, let's see. Tell me more about this energy, the overall energy Why is my backyard here? And the card is speaking of your solar plexus within the energy of when we connect to our ancestors, when we connect to nature, when we connect to our Most High. We're in the energy of harmony. This is card number 3, mind, body, and soul. That Holy Trinity energy, Father, Mother, and Child. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of the death card here? Material harvest. Tell me more about this energy message from Spirit. Light and balance wants to come through. I want to get one more card. Something about the 19th. And again, I have to take this card. I only wanted one more, but 2 more came through. Spiritual strength wants to come through in the reverse. And I'll take note of where it's fallen. It's fallen in between the light and the balance. Harmony wanted to come through. Awareness wanted to come through with that. And I pay attention that awareness is card number 1. Light is card number 19, which is center of this message for me, is the light. But the 9 of the 19 is in the reverse. Spiritual strength is in the reverse. Balance is here. I'm hearing reorder, realignment, restoring, reconnection, rebuilding. Because I feel like there's a breakdown within spiritual unity, spiritual connection, spiritual partnerships. It's all gonna be, I'm hearing discombobulated. Something is not as it should be. I pay attention to harmony as card number 11. The day I said I was meant to, or felt I should have come out and done this message, but there was more. There was more information that I needed to channel, and there was more I needed to see. It's the kind of energy. Some things needed to be brought to awareness in order for this message to come through. I pay attention to my energy. If something prevents, I take the prevention to a certain degree. For an example, when I stopped writing and I was having a conversation with one child, and then 3 children came all in at once and we were talking for hours. It was a rewarding conversation. It definitely brought forward awareness. Bottom of the deck, we've got firm foundation. Healing of a firm foundation, or it's the kind of energy. I want to read this from the book. Card number 29. Creature of water. Creative energy is all around you. Use your imagination to get unstuck. Follow your inspirations and allow your emotions to fuel your pursuits. Romantic or creative, your heart energy is blossoming. This is a time of heightened creativity with potential for breakthroughs. This idealistic and compassionate animal spirit ancestor coming forward can be a good thing if there is something or someone you've been waiting for, but moving too fast can lead to recklessness. Pace yourself. You are obsessed and seeking fulfillment. You have the potential to get sloppy. Hasty decisions making can block your flow. The ancestral memory. The creature of the water is the Akan animal spirit. They come forward with the lucky energy of the Ghanaian goddess of the harvest, Afua. I can't say some of these names, so it says we must go back to get it. here in the animal spirit that connects the past, present, and future. Ancestral medicine. Take time to experience the creature of the water. Saves us from ourselves with fairy tale knights in shining armor, energy saving the damsel in distress. Are you moving too fast to reap the benefits of your blessings? My child, how can you go back and reap your harvest? Shadow aspect. A relationship may be fizzling out or stagnant. You may be stuck in the past. Heartbreak and betrayal may be on the horizon. Tarot correspondent would be the Knight of Cups. Declaration: I am a creative force. So let's see, let's get a card in regards to this message for the solar plexus. Star Ancestor. And this is bringing me back to the Marcus Garvey energy that I was brought back to and shared on my channel. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper is what this card is. And I'm just looking and I'm so drawn into the sky of this card and the ancestors, the ascended masters that's within, guiding. Let's get a card in regards to this energy of material harvest. Like what I'm looking at here is that someone put their back into it, is what I'm hearing it again. Someone's put their all into it. Spiritual strength is where you know, it's almost like the energy of going off of autopilot in order to gain this material harvest, this wish fulfillment energy. Tell me more about this energy of material harvest for those that this message. And we've got the Great Severing. This is Mars energy, this is action, this is movement, this is determination, this is forward movement. And the card reads, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. You know when they say, I heard that phrase just now, anger gets ish done. When it's like when you're in that energy of feeling upset, it's like, you got this. Anyway, it says cracked open, exactly that. Anger gets ish done. When you feel heartbroken or you feel like you hard done by, it's like, I'm gonna do this myself. But you have to call upon your ancestors. It's okay to ask for help is what I'm hearing. But it's the energy of someone calling upon their ancestors. It's bringing me back to one of my songs, and it says, I'm an empress, no time for brawl. Go on my knees, all I make a call. A granny 1, granny 2, granny 3. That's where me say me draw me energy. Yeah, when you, trust me, that's where someone gets their strength from. That's where someone draws the light. Paying attention to the center of the message here, which is the light energy. You're putting on the light of your ancestors. I'm also picking up the energy of deep soul healing, deep emotional healing, bringing me back into the energy of moving out of this energy of the void. It's happened already, I'm hearing you don't need to go back there. Whatever that past energy is that got you there, that made you feel like you was cracked open. But you wasn't cracked open for no reason. You was cracked open in order to receive the material harvest, to receive the light. It's bringing me to the steps poem. This, you know, your steps, is it steps in the sand, where you felt that you had no spiritual support. It was because there was balance being restored all around you, globally. You may not have been aware, or you may have been aware of a firm foundation that was being broken down, or what may have felt like a firm foundation being broken down, because it's that tower energy. Something, a false belief had to be broken down in order for an awareness and a harmony. And I feel like possibly you're part of that. You're part of that reality in breaking down some kind of false truth. Why is this energy of the light here? I'm not going to take all of these. I'm going to take Star Brother because it wants to fall into place. And that's just the message. Something wants to fall into place. I'm hearing making room. So Star Brother, Horus, energy, protection, loyalty, safety and trust within this light energy. Tell me more about this energy of spiritual strength. Why spiritual strength in this energy? Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother. Slow down. Time in nature. It's that need to take a pause and go and spend time into nature, in the energy of the light, the sun, that solar plexus energy. Receiving the rays, receiving the messages. Understanding why. It's like when you're out in the sun is what is rejuvenating you. It's the RE energy. The reconnect, rejuvenate, replenish, rebuild. It's bringing me back to one of my write-ups that I did on my Facebook page. I'm kind of guided to read it, but I'm just going to put another card in regards to this energy of harmony. And we've got loosen your grip, coping mechanism, destiny, addiction, and let God in. You may feel like you're falling right now. And this earth pulsing energy, this star brother energy, someone may feel like they're falling right now, that they're not fully understanding this spiritual journey that they're on right now. This is giving me energy of children and bringing the awareness to the children so that they don't fall into the same direction, I want to say, if that's the right choice of words, as what we did as a generation. I'm talking about generational, generation alpha, generation AI. This is full circle, going right back to the GIs, the 1800s, full circle. I saw in my comments in one of the messages I did, someone said 1820 and they laughed, not realizing that as a messenger, as a reader, you're seeing into timelines that, I mean, at first it used to faze me, like, but now it kind of don't faze me. It's surreal. It amazes me because it's bringing awareness. It's bringing harmony. But let's see, why is this energy of awareness here? It's like you're aware that you're falling. You know what's happening, because when you know better, you then got the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding to do better. You know what to do. It's either you go with the flow and you allow yourself to fall, and you embrace the energy, see what it is that you're needing to see within that loop. I'm just guided to look at the bottom of the deck before I even see the card that came through. And at the bottom of the deck it says, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. It's what you can see within this energy of your emotions when you allow yourself to fall or go with the flow, because you have trust with the Most High. You took that leap of faith and you're trusting in the Most High. You know the Most High is going to bring harmony to you. You know He's going to spiritually give you the strength when you're feeling spiritually weak. He's going to allow you to see the light, and He's going to bring awareness to you. And this card that came through is Inner Earth. It says you'll survive this. No solutions. It says new solutions and beginnings. So whatever this is, you're going to survive. You're going to be... You will see that new era. You will see the reconstruction of Earth from what was to what is. Now, I'm going to pull a card in regards to this energy of your star ancestor. Queen of Disc is in the reverse in regards to material harvest. So this is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, a little bit deeper. Tell me more about this energy of the soul ancestor. Four of Swords. This is speaking of truce. Tell me more about this energy. The Great Severing. The Gourmet Chef is in the reverse. Knight of Disc is in the reverse. Tell me more. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy of the Great Severing. I'm picking up on the energy of, you know, when you're cooking, they say soul food. And when you're putting in your season, you hear the ancestors say, stop, child. I'm literally hearing that as I'm shuffling. Stop, child. It's like someone's doing, I'm hearing, possibly too much. I'm seeing the energy here of Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Queen of this. Queen of this is, I'm picking up here on somebody who's needing to take it easy. The Four of Swords is the card of rest and rejuvenation. There's a need to rest and rejuvenate. I'm hearing overdoing it. I'm hearing anger gets ish done. Okay, tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of material harvest here? So we've got the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So this is that single, dependent, I'm going to do this myself, I don't need no help kind of an energy. Stubborn, you know? And it's definitely in the energy of a Queen of this, which is the Queen of Pentacles, is energy in the reverse, you know? And then we've also got the Two of Cups, lover's energy, or love energy, soulmate energy, teamwork energy. I want to say teamwork. It's giving me the energy of teamwork, collaboration, even though it's not the Three of Pentacles. Or maybe there is just one other or two others that you may be able to gain some form of information for in regards to this inner earth. How to survive, how to get through this I'm hearing hurdle that you may be facing independently. Ask for help, it's okay. Is that kind of an energy? Tell me more about this energy of the light. This energy of the light here. Queen of Cups. Cracked open. To allow your emotions to flow. The therapist. You may be going to therapy right now. Your ancestors may just be your therapist. You know, who's giving you intel in regards to hidden secrets, lost wisdom that you're needing to find within yourself. And the only place to find this information is within you. Is the reason why you're needing to take this pause, this break right now. You could have a Queen of Cups spirit guide, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancerian energy that's trying to soothe you right now, you know, within the spirit. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy. Change your perception on some things. The Hangman's here in the reverse, and so is the Four of Cups, which is an energy here of luxury. I'm hearing spending habits, especially when I see the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. There could be some kind of you could end up missing some form of opportunity, or it could just be moving yourself out of one lifestyle into a next, one bracket into another bracket kind of an energy. I'm hearing jump you from one timeline to another. New earth, I'm hearing. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why spiritual strength here? we got 7 of swords because there's some kind of deception going on. And it's falling over into the energy of card number 11 and harmony, and this card of falling. When of loosening your grip, coping mechanism, destiny, addictions, and let God in. There's a fatality here. There's some kind of deception that you're not being aware, that you're not aware to, or that you may be in denial of, is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. And there's a need to go with the flow. Allow yourself to fall in order for this information to come to you. It's definitely giving me this energy of needing to accept help with the 9 of coins. And I'm going back into this energy. It's like it's giving me the energy of water therapy. You know, when you're in water and you have, I can't remember what it's called. Is it water acrobats? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a therapy. So it helps with feelings in your leg. When I done care work, I can't remember what it's called. So let's get another card in regards to this energy of spiritual strength. Why is the 7 of swords here? And we've got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now the 2 of Pentacles in the upright is a card of juggling. But in saying that, in this deck, it doesn't really look like someone's juggling. They're looking at what they need to do in regards to juggle, how somebody can bring, how 2 people can work together. I'm seeing something real deep here. I'm seeing that infinite energy again. You know, when two timelines cross, when they loop into each other. I'm seeing that here again within this card, this illustration. It came in reverse. I'm hearing a change of mind, change of heart. Change of mind, change of heart. No one's no longer willing. I'm hearing to battle, to juggle. Not to battle, to juggle. To be unstable, unsturdy, unsure. Is that kind of an energy I'm picking up on? Seven of Pentacles. So if I take 2 away from the 9, it will bring me to the 7 of Pentacles, which is the energy of investment, which is the energy of planting your seeds. And then I'm picking up the energy now of 7-7, creating your own luck, you know, kind of thing, with the guidance and the protection of your Most High, obviously. But it's that kind of an energy. I'm seeing the 2-2 here. I'm seeing 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, and I'm seeing the 2 of Cups in the upright. It's like being very careful, being very mindful of what you allow to come into your little force field, your little bubble. Going back to illustration 2 that I drew. As I was drawing this, I was seeing a roof, but I was still to draw it within this circle. But this is a roof, this is your crown, this is the top, this is your antennas. And as I'm doing the axles, it's like the axles are going in another direction, but yet this one's still here. There's a lot, that's energy. I also done the map, this is a door, but the door is like the energy of your gateway. What you say and what you speak is a very powerful kind of an energy of what you're going to put out into this world. The things that you see. I picked up on the energy of someone who kind of held something in for that long, but now enough is enough. Someone's seen something for too long. This is what I'm seeing here. Someone's seen something for too long, and they're now ready to speak some kind of truth in regards to some kind of 7 of Swords energy that they've been observing for some time. That's what I'm seeing in this energy here. I'm hearing someone can no longer cook the books, is what I'm hearing. Someone can no longer cook the books. So let's just see what other messages are needing to be seen in regards to this message. Why is this energy of the death here? Overall message. Because there's definitely a transformation. There's definitely a reconstruction of what was to what is. exactly. This is the magician card. There's a magician energy here. There's that infinite energy again in the back. I'm feeling a real heavy energy here. They've got their swords down, tools down, everything's down. But in deep meditation, and it's falling into the energy of feeling, spiritually, not feeling spiritually strong right now, but you're receiving some kind of intel with the light card being here in the middle and this magician card being so close to it. You're trying to figure some things out. You're trying to make sense of the messages that you're receiving. I'm hearing you're making sense of that, or you're making use of the light. You're making use of the light that you're receiving from the Most High, from your ancestors, that star ancestor energy. You're taking in the information. Let's see, tell me more about this energy of the mage. And when I see mage, I see page. So I see like this is someone who's new to their craft, who's studying their craft, making sense of it all. How things just changed, I'm hearing. How things just changed. Tell me more. And we've got the art card. I'm trying to see what number is this. Looks like temperance to me. So this is temperance, Sagittarius energy. It's like when you was cracked open, all kinds of emotions spilled over. And I don't feel like it's in an irrational way. I think it spilled over into a creative way. Pick your battles wisely kind of an energy, It's that inner standing of self, know thyself, because when you know yourself, you know your capabilities, you know your possibilities, you know your reality, you know what it is that you're trying to change for self. You poured your creativities into you. I'm seeing this being poured into you. Which is going to in turn bring you this material harvest. It's going to in turn bring you this wish fulfillment. It's like turn that healing into self. Turn that light that you're receiving from the Most High into yourself. It's the energy of practice what you preach. It's the energy of I needing to take your own advice kind of an energy. So let's see, let's get a card in regards to this energy. I was looking at the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups and the Hangman, indecisive energy. There's some kind of justice. There could be some kind of new beginning that's needing or wanting to take place here. This is falling over into this energy of the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and now the Ace of Wands with the Justice. Why is the Justice here? Some kind of conflict. This is no, it's not conflict. This is free of abundance. So this is like the Three of Pentacles, neither in the reverse nor the upright. But I'm still picking up an energy of 5. When I see the 3 and the 2 of Pentacles, it's giving me the energy of 5. I'm hearing there could have been some kind of financial restraint. But I'm also picking up where there may have been some kind of financial restraint, there is no longer a financial restraint with the 9 of Pentacles right behind this. Regardless of how this is turning out, justice is about to come through for you. I was clarifying the Justice card and the 3 of Abundance came through. Sorry, this is the 3 of Cups. But I stand by the message. I'm reading the cards intuitively. It's like a celebration is being woven. It's like it's taking time to happen behind the scenes. And again, still the energy of 5. Because we've got the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, which is 5 of Cups. There may be a slight regret, a slight disappointment. But you understand that everything happens for a reason. You understand that what may not have worked out for you is all a part of leading you, guiding you, protecting you, inspiring you, motivating you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Tell me more about this energy. That's temperance, yeah? Could be connecting with a Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius, this is, and Gemini. Card that came through. We've got the oppression, it's in the reverse. This is some kind of taking yourself out of a Ten of Wands energy. Releasing. Somebody could, it's bringing me back to one of my messages I did now. And it's more so the thumbnail that I'm seeing of somebody sitting within a cell in the same orange and an angel sitting behind them. Someone may now be in a very low energy or feeling like they're cracked open, but you understand why you've hit this rock bottom. You understand what it is that you're needing to surrender to. The card reads here in cracked open, surrender to the alchemy of life. You're no longer oppressed. You know, it's freedom of creativity, freedom of speech, freedom of who you are. Be who you are wholeheartedly, you know. The card that's here is the Queen of Wands. This is giving me it says public defender. Someone may not have no public defense. Someone's defense may only be their spiritual team. Is why somebody in this energy of the Gemini, the main card number 19, looks worried here. 191, I'm hearing. 19110. It sounds like a number to me, but then also it's bringing me back to the Garbus energy. Mail fraud is what he was incarcerated for. Why's the energy of the ten of this oppression card? I haven't used this deck for so long. It's not titled like traditional tarot, but this is the ten of oppression in the reverse, so it's giving me the Ten of Swords energy, Ten of Wands energy, being released, you know. Someone may be being released of mental conflict. Power's in the reverse. Someone's no longer got no power over somebody, or someone feels like they don't have the power to move with this movement, to carry on with some kind of movement. We've got Princess of Wands is in the reverse. The dancer is here in the reverse. Someone no longer wants to do whatever it is. Someone's had a change of mind, change of perception. Someone, it wants to go a new route and in a new direction. And as I looked up, I saw 5-5. Oh no, it wasn't 5-5. It was 4-4. There may be some kind of bad news. When I see the page, I mean, even though the Page of Wands is like a loss of inspiration. Someone is kind of got, this is past energy. Someone may have felt like they had no willpower when they was inside, but now someone is releasing that energy. Someone's being released. Someone realizes that they're a magician, and that they've got all of the tools that they need within the grasp of their hands, within their mind, body and soul, in order to create what it is that they're wanting to create. But someone's searching for their willpower, for their cup of emotion, with the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. Someone may be in therapy, or you may be thinking about this right now, or like I said, just connecting to your ancestors in this time of rest and rejuvenation here right now. You're 100% in your energy of your solar plexus, your boundaries, who can come through and who can't, into your backyard, into your space, you know. You're being picky right now because you've been through some things, possibly even with a mothering energy that you're healing from. When you know better, you do better kind of an energy, because there's definitely a brand new beginning here for you. We've got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Rock Star card. Star energies all over this board. But there's a need to move through this global energy feeling that I'm feeling. This is a global ricochet energy. Global ricochet energy is what I'm picking up on. Let's see, let's get a couple cards in regards to this energy. I feel like I'm going to come back in. I feel like this is a slight pre-shuffle energy. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. For those that's in this energy of the Magician.